Hello.
So, and Paddy and Milica and Hema and Russia. So, okay. Yeah, now it's 10 after 5. I think we should start now. So, Don.
One moment, please.
Okay. Hello, dear friends and colleagues, and hello to everyone. Today, I'm delighted to present to you 9 international poets who will recite their poems published in the latest international poetry anthology, Language of Water, from the Expeditions International Publishing House in Germany. So at the beginning, we heard music composed and performed by Thomas Stön, from whom we will also have music during a break and at the end. Thomas was born in 1962. He first came into contact with music at an early age when he discovered his parents' record player. At 12, the first own guitar should not be the last. With 15, the rock and roll live debut. Several band projects followed, expansion of styles from swing jazz, children's musicals, and blues pop to the creation of film music in his own recording studio. So we changed the order a little bit, and now we start with Claudia Piccinno. She is a teacher, poet, and translator. As a translator, Claudia, I know her very well since she translated my English poetry books into Italian. She served as the Continental Director for Europe in the World Festival of Poetry from April 2019 to September 2021, and also received various literary prizes and recognitions. Please, Claudia, recite your
Hello,
poem.
everyone. I'm very happy and honored to be with you this Sunday afternoon. And I want to start reading my Italian poem and left in English. My poem is Come il fiume. Sole che irrompe sulla scarpata, luce accecante lungo il cammino. Mesti pensieri fluiscono piano sotto le suole dei 1000 passi. La vita scorre e incrocia percorsi, bivi, rotonde e mulattiere. Sentiero sterrato la nostra storia, ardue discese e risalite. Nessun pit stop, nessun traguardo. Come il fiume, lascio che sia. Ciò che verrà, verrà in silenzio, senza clamore, senza rumore. And now in English. Like the river, sun bursting over the escarpment, blinding light along the path, somber thoughts flow slowly beneath the soles of 1,000 steps. Life runs on uncrossed roads, forks, roundabouts, and mule tracks. A dirt path is our history, steep descents and climbs again. No pit stop, no finish line. Like the river, let it be. Whatever comes will come in silence, without clamor, without noise. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. So then, our second poet today, I welcome from the United States, is Don Krieger. He's a retired clinical neurophysiologist, theologist, university professor, and biomedical engineer. He's a member of PEN America and author of 3 hybrid collections: Discovery, When Danger is Past, Who Remembers, and We in America. The latter is from 2024. It can be downloaded for free from Don's internet page. His poetry and his essays have appeared in several publications, and his poetry has been translated into various languages. And not to forget, he's our technical guru, and without him, we wouldn't be able to present our poems on Zoom. Thank you, Don, and now please recite your poem.
Thank you, Gino. And thank you, everyone, for being here. It's such a pleasure and a privilege to be part of this. I have 2 poems to read. One is from the collection, Revelations from the Gulf of America. And behind me, you'll see a picture from the United States Department of State. Our dead are different from yours. That frightens me. Sociopathy. Nothing is more seductive. Privilege. Indifference to the innocent suffering is a sickness. But for wars and wealth, we in America were never great. We cling to platitudes because they're easy, and we long to believe. My nation is great. God is good. We would make a difference if only we knew how, and it didn't cost too much. We who count the dead on a scoreboard. We are infected with fear of the other. We each must confront that, else we can never be free. May we always remember, understand, and care enough to do better sooner, even when we don't want to. And now I would like to read a poem that is not in the anthology, but it's for International Women's Day, which is today. Poems in 2 voices, and I'm going to snap my fingers when it switches from one voice to the other. Not my nightmare. I saw the pawnbroker in college, a family picnic in a spotless German wood, the growl and squeal of engines and brakes, soldiers climbing from the trucks, the father led in chains through a warehouse. Another father dragged from the table, tortured and set to work in a Baghdad prison. Another cop, the wrong door. Another black teenager, shot dead. A glimpse of his nude wife on a gurney, men pointing and haggling, the son on another, men pointing and haggling, the daughters calling out and screaming. Another daughter sold for breeding, another wife in a fine house. I have lived that in a dream since, and since I was a child, the same trucks at the same curb, the same growls and the same screams. I have always feared that even here in America, the trucks will come someday for me, but that's not my nightmare. Another news flash, flak jackets and rifles, another sick certainty, pure men of faith. I never noticed that anywhere in the world if you're not white, they come any day. You're not male, it's every day. That's not my nightmare.
Yeah, thank you, Don. Thank you very much. And so again, we changed the continent, going to India, and poet Padmaja Iyengar Paddy. She is a senior ex-banker and former urban governance consultant and is currently the coordinator of International Society for Intercultural Studies and Research in Kolkata. She has 2 poetry collections to her credit and has received several awards and honors. Paddy was granted an honorary Doctor of Literature by WACA in the United States at the 43rd World Congress of Poets in 2024. So, Paddy, now it's your turn.
Thank you. Namaskar from India and a warm greetings to all of you. My first poem will be in the official language of India, Hindi. So here's the Hindi poem. And before that, thank you, Gino, for this great honor and opportunity to be amidst such renowned poets and such a galaxy of poets. Thank you for this honor and opportunity.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The poem is titled Jal Ka Ahwan. हर तरफ पानी ही पानी, लेकिन पीने को एक बूंद नहीं. समय आ गया है हम परवाह करें, समय आ गया है कि हम सोचें. सारा पानी कहाँ बह जाता है, सबसे पहले तो हम यह जानें. आइए संरक्षण करना सीखें, बर्बादी नहीं, और तत्परता और शीघ्रता से जल बचाएं. ब्रश करते समय नल क्यों चलते रहता है, टॉयलेट फ्लशिंग के लिए वाटर सेवर का उपयोग करें. और टप टप की वह परेशान करने वाली आवाज़, कहीं नल के पानी की बर्बाद हो रही बूंदें तो नहीं. टपकते नल को ठीक करें और टैंकर वाले से कहें उस जलपथ को रोकने जिसमें अक्सर नावें तैर सकती हैं. आइए कुछ सरल तथ्य समझते हैं और कुछ समझदारी का कार्य करते हैं, ताकि हमारा शहर महान कहलाए, जहाँ कभी कोई प्यासा न रह जाए. Now to the English version. But before that, I would like to say a few words. Water is considered the elixir of life.
Yeah.
In this context, I'd like to quote a few lines from an article I read called Need for Waterless Washing by S.S. Verma, published on scientificbangladesh.com. Just one sentence. In this decade, the media campaign on environmental issues has impacted the popular belief about a coming World War III. The foundation to affirm this belief is the impossibility of life without the vital element, water. Unlike oil, water is essential for any living being. Therefore, man will do anything to get that precious liquid. Now to my poem, titled Water Beckons You. Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. It's time we began to care. It's time we begin to think. Where does all the water go is what we first need to know. Let's learn to conserve and not waste, and save water with urgency and haste. Why a running tap while brushing? use water saver for toilet flushing, and that irritating sound of pitter-patter could be the wasting droplets of tap water. Set right that leaky tap and tell the tanker chap to stop that leaky water trail in which often boats can sail. Let's understand some simple facts and perform a few sensible acts that can make ours a great city where no one goes thirsty. Thank you. I have written this poet from the Indian context where there is a lot of water shortage and there's also a lot of water wastage. So this has been written in that context. Thank you for the honor and the opportunity.
Thank you, Patty, and thank you that you join us. And I think that with you is in the middle of the night. You recite your poem in the middle of the night. I don't know, but a lot of people are in bed, and you joined us. So wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Also from Italy is Maria Miraglia. She's a poet, essayist, translator, and peace activist. Her commitment to human rights and peace activism is evident in her long-standing memberships in Amnesty International, ICANN, and the International Observatory for Human Rights. She is also vice president of the World Movement for the Defense of Children, Kenya, and the founder of the World Foundation for Peace. Maria Miraglia is a founding member and literary director of the Pablo Neruda Association and a member of several editorial boards of international literary magazines. A member, among others, of the International Writers Association. She writes in Italian, English, or both languages. Her poems have been published and translated in various anthologies worldwide. And after her reading, we will hear another piece of the music by Thomas Stön. So Maria, now we listen to you. Maria, you must open your mic. You have to open your mic, Maria. Maria.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you. Yeah, now we can
That's
hear
okay.
you. Yeah, okay.
I am very happy to be with you all. These meetings offer the chance to meet friends from all over the world. I see Paddy, I see you again, I'm so happy. And Claudia Piccinno is a very kind Italian friend of mine. So it is a great pleasure to be among people who have the same feelings about poetry, and try to give their contribution to words. And we all, I hope, can have the possibility, the chance to let people hear, common people hear what we say in our verses. Okay, I hope so. Now I begin reading my Italian version. Okay, thanks. The title is Una partitura speciale, le lingue della natura. Il supremo armonista creò una partitura speciale di suoni e di colori per lasciarci il dono di un'armonia comune. Una moltitudine di voci forti e flebili e una gamma di colori dai più brillanti ai più tenui parlano la loro lingua. Sii solo disposto ad ascoltare e umilmente ad ammirare. Quando un fiore sboccia, i suoi petali schiudendo il sole, con grazia ti dice di sorridere ad un'alba nuova. E se un tramonto appare lontano all'orizzonte, è lì per invitarti a riempire il tuo cuore di bellezza e la grazia divina condividere con gli uomini, bianchi e neri, anche se sai che adorano un Dio che non è il tuo. Ma se il cielo piange con gocce che ti inzuppano fino al midollo, vuole dirti: scuotiti di dosso le tue paure e grida a gran voce al mondo che sia pace. Usa tutta la voce che ha in corpo, anche se tutto intorno, come diavoli che escono dall'inferno, chiedono la guerra. This is my Italian version, and now I go on reading my English one. A special score, the nature languages. The supreme harmonist created a special score of sounds and colors to leave us the gift of a common harmony. A multitude of voices, strong and faint, and a range of colors from the brightest to the softest. Speak their language. Just be willing to listen and humbly admire. When a flower blooms, its petals to the sun unfolding, gracefully it tells you to smile at a new dawn. And if a sunset appears far away on the horizon, it is there to invite you to fill your heart with beauty and divine grace share with all men, black and white. Black and white, even if you know they worship a God that's not yours. But if the sky cries with its drops drenching you to the marrow, it wants to tell you, shake off your fears and shout out loud to the world, let there be peace. Use all the voice you have in your body, even if everyone around, like devils coming out of hell, ask for war.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. So, Don, can you hear me? Yeah, now the music. Thank you, Thomas. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Milica Jeftimijević Lilić, our next poet, comes from Serbia. She graduated from the Faculty of Philosophy in Pristina, earned a master's degree in philological sciences from the University of Belgrade, and was a professor at the University of Pristina. She's a member of the Italian Council for Science and Law in Rome, which is part of the UNESCO. She has published 33 books of poetry, short stories, and essays, translated into more than 30 languages, and has been awarded several national and international prizes. She was Vice President of the Association of Writers of Serbia. She's living in Belgrade. Milica.
Hello there, Gino. I'm so happy to see you again. Thank you for joining me, my poetry, for respect my work. I like topic water. Water is very, very important for me. I see about river, about sea, about water in every sense. And now I will read in English and in Serbian poem, The Touch of a Distance. My clavered hands, as hot as a scorched hands, set is motions by thou, touch the chosen thing. It's them that have encountered you, seeing better than the eyes. They impeccable guide me. Logos always appeals to me. I write down a word or two, and the rainbow gives a flash, fusing two violent waters, aware of the might of the side. I shoot them, though, to the bottom, integrated by the force of origins. Out of the overhand, core sailing flows over with a deep trail. I touch letters one by one. They spread energy with easy. Receiving it, you light up. You open all doors to me, a woman, and you do know what breaks you. Either the touch of the fire, of the might, of the sight that defeated you at once, or the secret to being from afar that flash when fusing with you. I'm sorry, my English is not so well, but in Serbian, must be well.
Doesn't matter, Milica, that's wonderful.
Thank you, thank you.
Wonderful,
Daljine.
wonderful to hear Serbian. So
yes,
now,
okay.
unfortunately,
In Serbia.
In Serbia.
Okay. Dodir daljine.
Yeah. So,
Moje vidovite ruke kao vrača vrele, mišlju pokrenute, dotaknu izabrano, one su te zapravo srele. Videći od očiju bolje nepogrešivo me vode, logos me uvek prizove. Ispišem reč dve i duga blesne, spoji dve vode plahe, moći rečenog svesne. Prostreli do dna gde su istovetne, spojene iskona snagom, i srži pregrejane, srma se prelije dubokim tragom. Dotaknem slovo po slovo, energiju pronose lako, ozariš se, primivši je, sve dveri otvoriš meni, ženi, i ne znam šta te lomi, dodir ognja, rečenog sila, što te u času porazila, ili tajna bića iz daljine, što u dodiru s tobom sine. Thank you very much. I'm very, very happy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
So I will try this. I have to write an email to Lily. We miss her. And so, sorry, but I have to send it to her. And let's hope that she can join us now. She sent me an email and said that she tried in 45 minutes to join us, but it didn't work. So we will continue with our reading. Unfortunately, Alexandra Nicod, our next poet, can't join us today. Therefore, I will, with her permission, read her poem. She's a poet, playwright, and actress who holds 2 bachelor's degrees, one in translation and another in dramatic art. She has published several collections of poems and has participated in many international poetry festivals. Her poems have been translated into numerous languages and published in international poetry anthologies. She has won various national and international prizes. So I will read her poem in English. What they don't say. They say we are enemies. They say your skin is black and mine white. They say that you're on the precipices of hell and that I deserve eternal heaven. They say that you were born on one side of the great river and I on the other one. They say you came swimming, stripped of clothes and hope, across the sea to the land where I was born, and that this land is ours, only ours. So, thank you, Alexandra. So we continue, and last, maybe, if Lily can make it, then we will have her later. So last, I come to yours truly. I'm a poet, a stoic, and the godfather of a snow owl. I live in Hamburg, Germany, and in Vietri sul Mare, Italy, and have been published in non-fiction, travel writing and biographies, and poetry, which has been translated into numerous languages and won international awards. I write in German and American English. Since 2016, I have translated prose and poetry from English into German. Now my poem, first in German and then in English. Am Meer. Meinen Rücken wärmen Strahlen einer Frühlingssonne. Eine Möwe hüpft dicht an mich heran. Einige ihrer Schwestern bleiben fern. Schwalben flitzen flach übers Meer. Ständig klatschen Wellen Tank an den Strand. Am Horizont begleiten Wolken ein Schiff. So that was the German version. And now the English. By the sea. My back, warm rays of a spring sun. A seagull hops close forward to me. Some of her sisters stay away. Swallows breeze low over water. Constantly slapping waves, seaweed on the beach. On the horizon, some clouds accompany a ship. So that was the English version. So now we don't have something from Lily. She is not coming. And she answered my email. She didn't answer my email. So, okay. So then we are at the end of our reading. And before we hear another piece of music from Thomas Steen, I will thank every poet, thank Thomas for his music, Don for his technical skills, and everyone who joined our reading today. Thank you very much. And after the music, then the official part of our reading is over, but we can stay together and maybe have a little talk, and you have questions or so, we can answer that. And now, Dawn, we will hear the third and last piece of music from Thomas. Wonderful, Thomas. So